Hey pilots, welcome to an exciting episode of Battlezone. I'm your host, Gotchure Beacons. This is where I take my original account out and have some fun on the battlefield. Hey, if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe to this channel, and share with a friend. Here's my hangar. We've got an Ao Jun, we got an Ao Gwang. I got a Bulgasari in there with some pulsars on it. We got a beautiful Zeus Fury, and then we got another Ao Jun. My bots are all at level 8 to 10. My weapons are anywhere from 7 to 12. It just depends on which one we're talking about here. So let's go into Valley. I always open up with the beautiful Zeus Fury. Some people say, you know what, Zeus Fury, that's old school. That doesn't really hold up in the meta today. Really? Watch this guy go to work. You know, if you know how to work a Fury, and I've been doing it for a few years, there's a way to hide his target point so they can't get you. And then in a lot of maps, like Valley, there's a sweet spot. A sweet spot is where you can actually stand with your Fury, keep his target point hidden, and still have a vantage point, a viewpoint, line of sight toward a beacon or areas where a lot of reds will congregate, like up there. So all I'm doing right now is using this sweet spot. Now, the ramp allows me to adjust my elevation to always keep my target point hidden, even by this guy right up on top of me. I can still shoot right over the top. Many will try to take down my Fury. Many come close, but it's all about knowing how to hide your target point. So my target point is mid-chest, underneath my guns. And if you see the line of sight between them and my target point, I'm always keeping my little target point just submerged. Now, every once in a while, you'll see a couple of ballistics come over the top, you know. And look at this guy. He's coming up. So I drop way back, come up close, and I try to get him. Now, I didn't see him. He's hiding right there, and I didn't see him. He's going to make one little final jump here in a second. He's going to pop up, but I'm going to luckily get a hold of him. And where is he? He's going to jump up soon and catch me off guard. I knew it happened in the thing. Well, maybe I'm mistaken. Anyway, so I'm going around and whittling these guys down. And so that's all I'm doing is I'm using this little ramp to constantly adjust my elevation and constantly keep my target point down. And again, every once in a while, bullets will fly over, and I start seeing the spray, and I'll drop down. Now, I also have a couple of really good handy skills. One of them is the constant repair. So I think they call it mechanic or adamant mechanic. So he's always repairing himself. And then I got lucky, and I think it's a Wayland is sitting next to me. So now, yeah, there he is. So he's gonna kind of watch me. I think he knows I've been chunking away the reds. Now, am I capping any beacons? No, but I'm also watching the beacon bar. All the time I'm doing this, I'm keeping an eye on the beacon bar. If I see that our guys are getting a little behind the schedule, I will hop out. But if I see that we're on top of it and staying pretty well good on it, I will stay here as long as I can ride this horse. Now, if I start seeing we're getting, there we go. He's down to a sliver, and look at the beacon bar. We're doing okay, but we're getting toward the end of the battle. We're past the halfway point. And now that we're past the halfway point, I can go ahead and start. I had a whole 5 other bots, or 4 other bots that I can use to start basically sealing the deal. And so what the beautiful Zeus Fury just got through doing was he was allowing me to pace out the battle, figure out where the reds are, allowing them to burn through their resources while I hung on to mine. I've got now, there goes one, that was my Ao Gwang. Now this is one of my Ao Juns. He's got Vipers on him. I've also got the phase shift on him as the module, but look at this. We're at 5 beacons to none, and I've got lots of bots in the tank. I've barely even warmed up, and I can just sit there and say, "Hey guys, goodbye, victory." Now, look what the ineffective Zeus Fury just got through doing. He got $1.5. He got $1,000,005. You know, some of that was with the Ao Gwang, but you know, nearly all of that was with that beautiful Zeus Fury, picking that nice sweet spot, helping my mates out, supporting my team, whittling down the reds, making sure the reds were always crippled when my guys came upon them. And so by doing that, it really did a lot of good, did a lot of damage, and it obviously wore down the reds. If you see your name here, thanks for the game. Let's go on to our next battle here. We're going to do a little bit of countdown here, but you see how effective this is, and this is why I opened up with my Zeus Fury on almost every map. Here's another map. This is Springfield. Now, when you open up in the valley down here, it's a long walk, but it's a worth one. Now, sometimes this doesn't work out. If they had a flux, or a gecko that was tagging me, this would be a very long walk, and I may not make it. So sometimes this little entry point does not work well when I'm trying to open up with the Zeus Fury. But luckily, no one had my number, and I was able to walk right over here. This is another Fury sweet spot. I can guard the beacon behind me. I know my mates are already getting it. I don't even have to worry about behind me. I know they're after it. They're also after the guys that are up here on the platform over to my right behind me there. And I know that they're going to kind of keep on top of them. I'll help them every once in a while if I think I have a clear shot. Now, what I'm trying to do is help my mates get over to that center beacon across the field there. I'm going to go ahead and monitor those guys. But see, I'm trying to help support that one. I'm trying to get these guys down because I got 4 mates over there. I know they can go in and press into that center, and that's what I want them to do. So what I need to do now is help support them as much as possible. We got a Hydra guy over to my right. Now, again, all I'm doing is I'm hiding my target point. My target point is submerged. As long as I can keep my target point submerged, he can't get me. This guy's going to try to hop over. Look, he's going to try to come get me. But all I gotta do is wait, and boom, you're done, and then go back. Now I've got another Spectre here, also worried about his target point. But as long as even though I'm tall, my target point is lower, and so as long as I have it pressed up against there, I can avoid those Hydras. Doesn't always work. A good Hydra will be able to find the angles. Now look at this, right here, I'm protected because my target point. Now he's coming from a different angle. Those Hydras are. So as long as I can get and I've been kind of watching. As soon as I start feeling them splash down, I push it right up against that structure. My target point's hitting, and look at my health. I am instilling really. See, now he's got the other angle. He's figured out where I'm moving, but that's okay. I wish my Spectre on my side would go over there and just whittle him down, because with those Talumbas, he could probably go and wipe him out. But I think he is on that right now. So now I'm back to again helping to support center. Oh, here comes a Falcon. You know, a lot of people like the Falcons these days. Traditional Falcons, they're tough as nails and they're hard to take out. But this is not a traditional Falcon. Obviously, he jumped. He had his fangs out. So I'm letting him come over here. He might just get me. I wish I had a little more support up here on the thing. I didn't, and he got me. Finally, the general got, or the Zeus Fury got taken out. That's 4 minutes, 5 minutes in. So now I took that guy down. This is my Ao Guang. He's got scourges on him, and when he goes into flight, he has a very high damage resistance. So I'm going to get close enough to where I can get this guy. Oh, and he locked me down, but that's okay. I'm going to take flight, and not quite enough power for this guy, and I don't have any support up here. I'm all by myself up here. Well, the job isn't done yet. I got to get up there. I don't know how my team is losing any other beacons. That is really, really bizarre. I see my team is over to the right, so I'm going to go up here to the left, make sure that I whittle anyone down that's coming toward this center. We should have a 3-to-1 beacon advantage. We do now, but we're very, very even on the beacon bar. So it's really anyone's battle still. We're going to have to make some adjustments. We're going to have to make some things happen. I'm going to see what I'm going to do here. It's just a matter of figuring out where the reds are, where they're light, and where I can make a difference here. So this is, by the way, this is a Calamity Ao June. I got to get over there. I don't know why that beacon over there keeps getting attacked and won. So I'm going to see if I can take this guy out if I can. And it doesn't look like I'm going to, but that's okay. I got another Ao June. This one's got Vipers on it. This is a lot tougher. Oh, and now we have 3 guys going up here, 2 other guys and plus myself. We're going to be able to take this one. And with 2 guys coming up here, I think I know where I can go and be the most effective, and it's not here. I think we can take this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to worry about the beacon across the way. I'm going to go ahead and just fly straight to it. I think my mate has got the guy that's behind that post. I hope he does. I'm going to drop down in here because I couldn't quite make that flight, and I'm going to let my energy charge up. And oh, he didn't make it. Oh, wow, that's tough. Well, hopefully another mate's going to go up there. I hope. I know that we have more guys in them. They're starting to mech out. So I'm going to go ahead and take this guy out, fly inside his shield, take him out, and go ahead and cap this one. Now I got this one, and that's gonna, I think, gonna give us a, yeah, come on. Oh, we're losing the field. Oh no, we got it back. Okay, good. All right, this is gonna give us a 4-to-win beacon. Now the game is over. 40 seconds left. We got 4 beacons, and it's just about done. I'll go here and just kind of basically whittle these guys down, fire them down, and basically wear this one out. But you can see where the beacon bar is going. You can see the timer, and you can see this is pretty much a done deal. And whoa, we pulled it off. All right, nice battle. battle, guys, everyone gave it their all. There was a little bit of disconnect in some of our coverage, but for the most part, our guys did pretty good, and that was a nice green banner at the end. If you see your name here, thanks for the game. Let's go on to our next battle here. I usually do about 2 or 3 battles. We'll just do one more here, and I really appreciate you guys, your support. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my battles, and let's hop into Shenzhen. Now, see here, I got a different deck. So I have 2 decks on my original account now, and I've been doing this 2-deck thing. I do it on my tutorial account, and I also do it on my this Battlezone account, on my original account. So the way my concept works for a 2-deck, I call them open maps and closed maps. This is a closed map, lots of cover. The closed maps would be Rome and Shenzhen and Power Plant. And another closed map is, it'll come to me here, Dreadnought. Definitely a closed map. So on a closed map, what I want to do is I want to have a different kind of hangar in there. No range bots. There's not a lot of long range like the Zeus Fury can enjoy, and have a line of sight on multiple beacons. So there's really no need for a range bot on this one. What you want is more knife fighters, guys that are in close, that can fight in close really, really well. Obviously, like an Ares can. This is a Scourge. Halo, or it's not Scourge, a Halo Storm Ares. And I'm very, very new at the Ares. Obviously, they've been around for a while. They've been a big pain in everyone's butt for a long time. I've never been part of an Ares train, but obviously I understand the mechanics of them. And it's all a matter of kind of having good cover nearby that you can use while you're waiting for your ability, your shield, your retribution shield to charge back up, and have weapons on them that are good close-in fighters. So you can basically, because you don't want to really do an attack from a distance, because they're going to find their cover, they're going to tuck out of the way, and they're going to survive that one. So far, he's doing really good. And I put a phase shift on him, again, to kind of help string out his attack, and he's been doing pretty good. That was actually a godlike that I didn't get, because for some reason or other, I don't know, maybe it took too long before I did it, but they didn't give me the godlike. What I think was a godlike, anyhow. Anyway, so I finally died. So I'm gonna hop into my Spectre with vortexes, and he's another fun one. Someone asked, what should I put on a Spectre? Well, there's a lot of good options, depending on what you want to use them for. But these vortexes, these are all at level 12, and except for one's an MK2 level 11, which is kind of the same thing. So it's a lot of fun, and they're just really a lot of fun. But because I have this double deck, so this is another one. So this is another good bot for it, because you're in close with lots of cover, you can shoot over the top. So again, that's how I've structured this second deck with the weaponry is short range. Oh, it works good on Moon too. So Moon is another good one. But they're either ones that launch over the top, like this one does, or they're short, quick ones. And again, that's how my second deck is set up. So if you've ever thought about doing a dual deck, make sure you're doing it with purpose in mind, not just a little bit strange, but to give yourself the best advantage. And since there really isn't a good spot for a range bot on these maps that I'm talking about, this is a better deck to have. That way I have five full slots that I can use, 5 tools in my tool belt that are best set up. So pretty good damage on that one. Got top honors for the damage. I even got a handful of beacons there too, so that was good to see. Lots of good pilots on both sides. Hey, if you see your name here, thanks for the game, and thanks for stopping by, guys. That was a whole lot of fun. 3 fun battles on my Battlezone original account, and you got to see both decks here. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking it out. Again, if you're seeing this on my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Like it if you liked it. Share it with a friend, share it with a mate, share it with people that you think might enjoy my content, and have some fun doing it. As always, guys, I hope to see you on the battlefield. Make sure you're having fun out there, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. Thanks so much, guys. Peace out. Play well.